Hey everyone, welcome back to Sports Day Tribune. Today we're diving into the world of Angel Reese, the WNBA's rising star, who's been turning heads both on and off the court. But before we get into it, let's hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subs. Your support means we can keep bringing you more content like this. So, Angel Reese. If you haven't been paying attention, this rookie has been absolutely killing it in the WNBA. She's one of only 2 rookies to make the All-Star team this season, which is no small feat. But today, we're not here to talk about her insane stats or her killer moves on the court. Nope, we're here to talk about what she's been up to during the mid-season break. First things first, Reese took a well-deserved vacation to Paris. I mean, who wouldn't want to catch the Olympics in the City of Light, right? But here's where it gets interesting. While most of us would be busy stuffing our faces with croissants and trying to figure out how to order coffee in French, Reese was out there serving looks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Noah, we've seen athletes dress up before. What's the big deal? Well, let me tell you. Reese didn't just throw on some designer gear and call it a day. No, she went full Parisian chic. We're talking an all-pink outfit that would make even Barbie jealous, topped off with a beret. Because when in Paris, right? But wait, it gets better. She posed in front of the Eiffel Tower, because of course she did. It's like the law of Instagram or something. And to complete the look, she was rocking a pink and blue marine satin bag that costs more than my monthly rent. $610 to be exact. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think I chose the wrong career path. But Reese wasn't just there to serve looks and spend money. She was there to support Team USA's women's national basketball team. And let me tell you, those women did not disappoint. They brought home the gold, beating the host country France in the final. Talk about a nail-biter. Now, Reese actually headed back to the States before the final game. Maybe she had a premonition that the US was going to win and didn't want to jinx it. Or maybe she just had other plans. Like, I don't know, going to Disneyland Paris with former Oregon track and field athlete Jasmine Reed? Because that's exactly what she did. I mean, can we talk about living your best life for a second? This woman goes from dominating on the basketball court to strutting her stuff in Paris to riding roller coasters in Disneyland. It's like she's determined to squeeze every drop of fun out of this break. But here's where things get really interesting. After all this glitz and glamour, all these high-fashion moments and tourist attractions, Reese decides to switch things up. She posts a picture on her Instagram story that's completely different from what we've been seeing. In this new pic, Reese is rocking a fresh set of cornrows. But that's not all. She's completely makeup-free. Now, in a world where we're used to seeing celebrities and athletes always dolled up and camera-ready, this is a pretty big deal. Reese captioned the photo, "Baby face," and let me tell you, it's a fitting description. Without all the game day makeup and the high-fashion looks we've been seeing from her Paris trip, Reese looks incredibly young and fresh-faced. It's a reminder that despite all her accomplishments, she's still just at the beginning of her career. This move to show her natural beauty is more than just a cute selfie moment. It's a statement. In a world that often puts immense pressure on women, especially women in the public eye, to always look perfect, Reese is saying, "This is me, take it or leave it." And honestly, we're here for it. It's refreshing to see a young star like Reese being so comfortable in her own skin. She's showing her fans that it's okay to glam it up when you want to, but it's also perfectly fine to embrace your natural beauty. It's a powerful message, especially coming from someone in the spotlight. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the versatility here. This is a woman who can go from full Parisian chic to Disney fun to natural beauty, all while being one of the top rookies in the WNBA. Talk about range. Speaking of the WNBA, let's not forget why we know Angel Reese in the first place. Before the break, she was averaging 13.5 points, 12 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. Those are rookie numbers that make veterans nervous. But it's not just about the numbers with Reese. It's about the energy she brings to the game. She's part of a new generation of players who are changing the face of women's basketball. They're not just content with playing the game. They're here to dominate it, to change it, to make it bigger and better than ever before. And it's not just on the court where Reese is making waves. She's quickly becoming known as one of the most fashionable players in the WNBA. Her Her pre-game walks have become almost as anticipated as the games themselves, with fans eager to see what she'll wear next. This blend of athletic prowess and personal style is becoming increasingly common in sports, and Reese is at the forefront of this trend in the WNBA. She's showing that you can be a fierce competitor and still express yourself through fashion and personal style. As the second half of the season approaches, all eyes will be on Reese to see if she can maintain her stellar performance. The Chicago Sky, Reese's team, finished the first half of the season with a 10-14 record. They're currently sitting in 8th place in the league standings, which would just squeeze them into the playoffs if the season ended today. But the season isn't over, and you can bet Reese and her teammates are gearing up for a strong finish. They'll need to bring their A game if they want to secure that playoff spot and make a run for the championship. For Reese, this second half of the season is a chance to prove that her first half performance wasn't a fluke. It's an opportunity to show that she can maintain her high level of play over a full season, something that many rookies struggle with. But based on what we've seen so far, both on and off the court, I wouldn't bet against Angel Reese. She's shown that she has the skill, the determination, and the confidence to succeed at the highest level. Whether she's dropping double-doubles on the court, serving looks in Paris, or embracing her natural beauty on Instagram, Reese is always unapologetically herself. And really, that's what makes her such a compelling figure to watch. In a world that often tries to put people in boxes, Reese refuses to be confined. She's a basketball player, yes, but she's also a fashion icon, a role model, and a young woman figuring out her place in the world, just like many of her fans. As we head into the second half of the WNBA season, it'll be exciting to see what Angel Reese does next. Will she help lead the Chicago Sky to a playoff berth? Will she continue to climb the rookie rankings? Will she drop another killer fashion look that leaves us all scrambling to update our wardrobes? Whatever happens, one thing's for sure. Angel Reese is a name we'll be hearing for years to come. She's not just a rising star in the WNBA, she's a cultural icon in the making. And whether she's on the court, on the streets of Paris, or on your Instagram feed, she's impossible to ignore. So here's to Angel Reese, the rookie who's redefining what it means to be a professional athlete in 2024. From her skills on the court to her fashion sense off it, from her glamorous Paris pics to her makeup-free selfies, she's showing us all that there's no one way to be a star. As we wrap up this video, let's take a moment to appreciate athletes like Reese who are changing the game, both literally and figuratively. They're not just playing basketball, they're reshaping the narrative around women in sports, challenging stereotypes, and inspiring the next generation. So whether you're a die-hard WNBA fan or someone who's just getting interested in the sport, keep an eye on Angel Reese. Because if the first half of this season is anything to go by, she's just getting started. And that's it for today's video, folks. As always, this is Noah from Sports Day Tribune, reminding you to stay tuned for more updates, more analysis, and more stories from the world of sports. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subs, and with your help, we'll get there in no time. Until next time, keep your head in the game and your eyes on the stars. Peace out.